Hello. Yes, I'm traveling, but I thought I'd do a quick video about crescent moon energies out there. And so we had the new moon intention setting, and so now we're waiting until the crescent moon to take action. So I had a card jump out already. Enter one step forward, one step onward. Now, when you're at that crescent moon energy, that's what would be considered a square in regular astrology. So there's another one that wants to come out. I am a galactic starseed blooming. And usually when it's the first quarter square, then that is considered a, um, a problem with initiation, difficulties with that. And usually that's usually what happens. It's like, okay, we set the intention and now what? The work begins. You have to get started, right? So let's see, we have anything else that wants to flip out. Yes, two things did actually. Your lighthouse guides you home to the stars. And I know you've seen this recently, Divine Dragon. Yeah, I'm thinking I should find out my dragon's name. Seems like a cool idea to me. And in honor of that, I brought with me Tarot of the Divine right here. And this is the one that has the stories. It's stories that have been gathered from all over the world, the different fairy tales. And I wanted to get this energy. Oops, cards flying. I wanted to get this energy for us of what's going on with this crescent moon. Enter one step forward, one step onward. I can see that very definitely. These cards are kind of jumpy. I must be eager today. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So yeah, this is me. I haven't slept yet after a full day of traveling, and I get back to my into my hotel room, and I'm like, oh, I want to pull cards. So I'm like, oh, I'm indulging myself. Um, but I will get cleaned up and then head for bed here shortly because it is a long time since I've had a decent sleep. So, bottom of the deck, what is the energy? Seven of Wands, John Henry, right? Defending um, yourself, right? And what you've worked so hard for. What is under one step forward, one step onward? Yes, Three of Cups. If you're going to do this with friends, right? If you're going to really, that's one of the things they say too. If you're setting an intention, especially if it's like weight loss or exercise, get a buddy, get that buddy accountability. But sometimes it's just nice to be able to tell people and talk to people about what you struggle with, and have that voice of other people that are coming in and able to, encourage you, enter one step forward, on one step onward, right? They're all hanging out together and they're all drinking tea and coffee and things like that. Oh, underneath, I am a galactic seed blooming, the Chariot. That strong energy of moving quickly. Galactic starseed blooming. And your lighthouse guides you home to the stars. The second that I saw what it was and I looked down at that, to me, it's like you're having people come back into your life from past lives. I think that's, um, I think we've all gone through a lot. We're all going to be going through a lot. And now is the time we're like, oh, well, if we have to go through all this, let's go find out some of our favorite people that we like to chum around with, that are our soulmates, and and you know ride this one out together, right? um yeah, I like that energy. I like that energy a lot. So underneath the Three of Cups, you have the Six of Swords, moving into calmer waters. Enter one step forward, one step onward. you know um Yeah, I think, and with the help of friends too. I definitely feel like, you're moving onward with the help of friends. Galactic starseed blooming. Ooh. Oh, this is always kind of that scary one. This is the devil energy. It's Capricorn energy. But it's been a lot of, there are strings attached, right? What can you do that doesn't have strings attached to it? Um, and that can be really difficult. There's always that fine print. There's always that hidden agenda. There's always something that someone didn't tell you about that they're expecting. And, you know, I feel like you're going to get caught in a snare of them getting you to do something. So that is in the center of the reading. So I think my cautionary tale, Two of Wands, know what you want. The Two of Wands is about asking for what you want. It's making that decision. The world is at your feet, but know what you want. You need to start with that, knowing what you want. Okay, let's see. Underneath the Six of Swords and Three of Cups, enter one step forward, one step onward. Every once in a while, you have to take a pause. This is the Hangman. And this Hangman is Sleeping Beauty, the one that gets caught in all the rose bushes that surround the castle. And they just grow thicker and thicker every year, and they're full of thorns, and the more you cut them, the more they grow. So sometimes you just have to stop, and if cutting your way through something isn't the answer, maybe you have to think of a different way to do that. I mean, this is about um, sometimes when something isn't working or not the way that you want to, you need to stop and say, is it not working because I need to make a better plan? Or is it not working because I'm not supposed to be doing this yet? That's a possibility. And as I was looking at this, enter one step forward, on one step onward. You don't need to see the future, the full path, just one step at a time. You don't need to see the full path. And I got that in one of the other readings. It's like, we're not meant to see what the end result is right now. Or as things unfold, we won't know what they mean quite yet. All right. 10 of Cups. So underneath this devil energy, then you're getting this 10 of Cups. It's an ending, but it's a happy ending, right? So I think that you are able to move on and on past this. Know what you want. Don't get tangled or entangled in someone else's expectations, and keep moving forward with what you want. That I really get that with the Chariot and the 10 of Cups here on either side of this devil energy. So what's this last one here? New starts, the Fool, new beginnings, right? So I think that is something that this is the Little Mermaid, by the way. New starts, new beginnings. And I think we've got the Divine Dragon here. So if I was saying what the overall advice to this would be, it's going to be one step forward, one step onward. You're not going to know what the end result is going to be. You're going to know, well, this is my path. I really feel it. And you don't have to be alone when you're on that path, right? So is there any other advice? Any other advice? And it's a new path, right? This is really funny. If you look at this, because this is kind of like just calling my name right here. 43, which is the number 7 card. Your lighthouse guides you home to the stars. And what do we have? 6 of Cups. Um, getting the old band back together, right? That's what it feels like. We're getting the old band back together. Two of Wands, knowing what you want, knowing what you want, and then starting on a new journey. And I think you don't have to do this alone. I think this is designed for you to be with other of your soulmates, right? And it's getting to know your inner self, and then that energy of other people, right? The energy of what is going on in your life. So this is interesting. I always have way too much fun. Hang on. What is the guidance, further guidance? So right here, 6 of Coins. Be fair with everyone, right? Equal exchange of energy. Definitely. The world. Yes, there may be endings, but there's some beautiful beginnings coming too. We will have this ending taking place, and it's not, you know, it's more the changes of structure that are breaking down, more of the things that weren't working that are going away. That's what Pluto does. Pluto initially will shine a light on it, and then it gets to work with breaking it down. So you can get rid of the parts that weren't working and were corrupted, right? Let's see what else. The Tower. And this tower, I love this tower because this is Rapunzel's tower. And normally you see people jumping or being thrown off this tower. But in her case, there's another option. There's another option to get off that tower. You know, I think that there's more than two options for things out there. And it's very interesting that it ended with this, the world and the tower. Things are going to be messy. They're not going to be like, let me see what the bottom of this is. Queen of Coins. And I'm putting this with the Divine Dragon and John Henry. It's like knowing your inner strength, knowing who you are, knowing your energy, taking care of you. Because you have so much power and energy to give other people, but you won't be able to do that if you're not fully energized and taking care of yourself. So that is what I want to say about this. I do want to read that number 43 card. Your lighthouse guides you home to the stars, because that just felt like so much energy of people that you've known in your life coming back. You know, it's like I said, getting the old band back together. And let me just grab this. Ta-da! There we go. Your lighthouse guides you home to the stars. You are entering a very auspicious time right now. The symbols, signs, and nudges you've been getting from the universe are calling you forward. Sometimes they're gentle, sometimes more jarring, all saying, "This is what you signed up for. Get on with it." Trust your dreams. Know deep in your heart that you have a destiny of greatness here to fulfill. A little voice inside may be saying that you made this whole thing up. Well, what if you did? Does it matter? All the stories we tell each other are ones we've created anyway. So why not make your life story a mythic tale? And all along the way, you have a beacon calling you home. Yes, you will be getting symbols and nudges and synchronicities and numbers and people that you can actually talk to that understand what you're talking about when you are discussing those things. That's part of what we do with the spiritual view, and we do that with each other too. So with this crescent moon energy, I want you to really feel that you're initiating something, that you're not stuck. You've made these great intentions, and now you need to take steps forward to, get them started and get them in place. Marcia did this the other day, where she pointed out that the new moon that we had in Virgo is going to be a full moon, and it's going to be an eclipse. So how powerful is that? That when this comes to fruition, it'll have that extra burst. Not that this was a weak new moon, it wasn't, but it'll get that extra burst of eclipse energy. So I hope you have an amazing day. Don't forget your divine dragon. And you can call the divine dragon in when you need a little bit of bravery. So I will see you sometime soon. Bye.